Hello, my name is Kevin Barrow, and I'm the CEO of Mark Labs. We entered into the FinTech Innovation Lab to test the hypothesis that by lowering the barriers of entry to strategic, informed, and explainable stewardship engagement, that would represent the missing link that would allow us to achieve the real-world goals and objectives of ESG investing. These are the goals and objectives that have mobilized over $40 trillion by impact-oriented asset owners. Speaking to the partners in the lab, as well as previous investors and clients, we discovered that the ecosystem is incredibly complex and confusing, and that the services and the tools that were out there were not fit for purpose for achieving ESG objectives and goals. And this is really a huge problem for portfolio managers who are being inundated by requests and asking, what are you actually doing with the funds that we have allocated to you? How are you actually achieving the outcomes that we have entrusted to you? This is where the Mark Labs platform comes in. We've created a database, a single repository for collecting all of your stewardship engagement data from across your organization and making it searchable, transparent, and effectively creating a baseline from which you can assess where you are and develop a strategy around how to proceed with your portfolio companies to actually driving the impact that your clients have paid you for. On top of this data, you're able to layer ESG data analytics, reporting frameworks, and compliance, all with the goal of being able to approach this much more quickly, much more effectively, and actually drive the outcomes. Part of our platform, which makes this possible, is modernizing the workflow. Today's stewardship engagement is largely manual. Information is stuck in emails, covered on phone calls, deep in Excel spreadsheets, or oftentimes merely in the minds of business analysts and portfolio managers. Our platform allows all that information to be held in a single place and for additional engagements to be driven in a manner which makes much less time than the current standard. Once an organization is able to bring all of its stewardship engagement to a single place, understand what's going on, develop and hone a strategy, and begin implementing it, that is when collaboration becomes possible. The ability to reach out to other portfolio managers and other business analysts that have that shared affinity group and share your power with them. Finally, there's the power of engagement analytics. Some of the organizations that we're working with have thousands of positions that need to be assessed for what types of engagements could be drawn. And engagement intelligence allows the individual material issues within those companies to be brought to their attention for further elaboration. Use cases which excited us that came out of the FinTech Innovation Lab were one in the insurance and being able to explore how the economic, social, and environmental determinants of health could be pursued through an investment platform. And then with asset management, how this could be much more of a strategic partnership between portfolio managers and their clients around ESG engagement. The database is clear. Being able to bring all of your information into one place has a value to clients. Collective action is also clear. Many of these challenges are way too large for any individual asset owner to undertake, and so being able to move collectively has its power. And then finally, the power of signal. The ability to take the information which is held in our platform and be able to have clear signals in terms of what organizations could be, a signal that could be an ingredient for a different way of underwriting insurance, for creating ETFs, and for driving index creation. We entered the platform, in the FinTech Innovation Lab, having one anchor client. We now have 5 POC observers and a robust pipeline that we are looking to explore. My co-founder, Jen, and I have a profound experience in asset management and having worked for large institutions and driven capital, both domestically and internationally. And we have a strong team that we work with to bring this goal to life. Going into this, we wanted to refine our product roadmap. Along with the partners, we were able to do that. We wanted to develop a clear path to sustainability and scalability, and that was achieved. And we wanted to attract the resources and mentorship needed to execute our mission. More to follow on this later, as we were able to secure a lead investor and are in the process of closing our round. Finally, we wanted to develop a minimum viable community, and that was one of the most important goals and what we long to continue today. Thank you, and we look forward to communicating with you afterwards.